Hey everyone, welcome back to the spicy bouldering vlog. My name is Matt.
And I'm Curly.
So we started climbing in March of 2021, and here are the top 5 things we learned in our 1 year of climbing journey.
Number 1, warming up. So part of our warm-up, we do a couple of exercises. The first off is running or run between 5 to 10 minutes on the treadmill, and this helps us to warm up our body, and then later we move into stretching. These are a few stretching exercises we normally do on a regular basis.
We also started getting into these TRX Warmup. As you can see here, there's a plank that we just started doing. And then we also started doing mountain climbers. And then we also got into the saw. So this is actually from Geek Climbers video where he trained for 6 weeks. So yeah, we're gonna try it. We also did some general TRX warm-up. So we'll also link down below for those videos if you want to get into that.
So we've been also doing some pull-ups. I cannot do a full pull-up right now. I still need an assisted band, but Matt can. So.
Number 2, technique.
One of the first few techniques we try to learn is flagging. Flagging is extending one foot far left or right and act as a counterbalance to climb up a wall. Here there are 2 clips. The first clip is me doing a climb without flagging, and you can tell that it requires way more effort on my arms to climb up the wall. The second clip you see here is me using the technique flagging far left here so that I could reach to the next hole much easier without using much effort.
In this second technique, we like to call it trust your feet, or silent feet, or aka no Elvis feet. You can see here in the first clip I was really dabbing, and it's still an ongoing problem I'm trying to work on. By trusting your feet more, you're more deliberate with your foot placement, as well as potentially conserving some energy, especially as you go up in the levels.
The third technique is hips to the wall, or you call it body positioning, where we focus a lot more driving our hips into the wall and balance ourselves. And this helps when you are climbing a more overhang wall. As you can tell in this clip here, I use a lot of body positioning and turning my hips into the wall to allow me to climb more overhang type of mount.
Back with the remix. These boys are my sons like Phoenix. My city and state never ever seen this. Jimmy Neutron, I'm a young boy genius. On a futon, I'ma give it that penis. When it's just done, I'ma fill up arenas. Ooh, like Gilbert Arenas. Shoot my shot, I'm still with the demons. Ooh, I keep it.
Alright, so the third thing that we learned is essentially recording ourselves. We found this to be really helpful as far as figuring out data, and it also really shows what you're not so good at and what potential mistakes that you're doing. For example, for me personally, I really find I do a lot of hand adjustments on different holds. Additionally, I don't really trust my feet as much as I want to. So it really, brings to light and kind of points to yourselves what you could potentially work on in the future.
Yeah, and I think one good thing about recording yourselves is that you could use that video later to upload to Kaya, which is a climbing app, or even post it on your Instagram to show off to people.
And speaking of people, our fourth point is to build a community with your friends and also fellow climbers that you meet at the gym.
Climbing is a social sport, and it's so important to meet other people, not only at your level, but people who are climbing at higher levels, so you could learn from them, get some inspiration on how to ascend certain walls and whatnot. We, for example, have participated in Bouldering Week, and we had a lot of fun. At the same time, we met tons of great friends, and it's just a good way to socialize with people and climb together in the future.
Yep. Additionally, if you're interested in doing outdoor climbing, I highly suggest going with people that really have done it before, so this way they can show you kind of the ropes of the crash pad, spotting, and also just where to go and how to do the climb.
Nice, man. Yeah, wow. You got it. You got it. You're so solid. That was my urge to do it. Just to get my right.
And this is one of our friends, David.
Hey guys.
And he's a really good climber. So.
B2 climber.
For now.
This is our friend, Hadi.
Started climbing about a month and a half ago through first ascent.
The fifth thing is
Mindset
mindset and
and
goal
goal
setting. So climbing is more mental than you think. If you think you can reach a goal, you probably have like set yourself up for failure, and you always want to consciously work on your mental game of climbing and try to put aside the fear of failure, the fear of heights, or even the fear of falling. Even if you don't have the best hole, you should try to go and reach for it. And I think more importantly, have an open mind. Most importantly, have fun.
As far as goal setting, want your goals to be 1, measurable, 2, have a certain amount of time that you want to pick, whether that's 3 months, 6 months, a year, or whatever you want to set it at. And then we also like to make 3 goals in 3 different categories. First category is you want to pick one in a grade you want to potentially climb at. So, whether that's breaking into V4s, V5s, etc. The second thing is you want to focus on 1 or 2 techniques that you want to work on. So that could be, you want to warm up every 30 minutes, prior to every climb, or one of those techniques that we kind of discussed. And the third thing is a mindset or some sort of mental goal that you also want to improve upon. And live from this beautiful day in Chicago.
Thanks for watching!
Yep, thanks. Bye.